Assalamualaikum. Welcome to the new episode of Ujala Maths Made Easy. Today's topic is factorization, and this topic is related to the previous topic of expanding brackets because factorization is the opposite of expanding brackets. I've got one equation. In factorization, you look for the common factors in all the terms of the equation. These can be letters, these can be numbers. And if when you are factorizing the numbers, you look out for the highest common factor in all the terms in the equation. 9p plus 15q. I've got numbers here, I've got letters here as well. In both these are two terms of the equation. In the first term, I'm going to look for the numbers first, and I will take out the highest common factor. For this factorization, your timetable should be very good. So in 9 and 15, the highest common factor is 3. I want to make it more simple. You have to look out for the timetable in which both numbers come. I'm repeating this again. For 9 and 15, you have to find the timetable in which these two numbers come. So there's a timetable of 2. This is odd, so they're now coming in 2 timetable. 3 timetable, 3 comes. 15, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 5 is 15. So 3 is the highest common factor for 9 and 15. If you go for the 9 timetable, 9 comes, but in 9 timetable 15 doesn't come. So that's why we have to find the highest common factor for both numbers. For letters, there's a P, there's a Q. If we have the P in both terms, then we have to take one term outside. This is called factorization. So I'm going to start with the numbers first. 9 and 15, what is the common highest factor is? 3. We have to read the timetable for 9 and 15. So 3, how many times is 9? 3 times. In P and Q, in both terms, 9p and 15q, you have to find, is there any letter common in both terms? In this question, I don't have any common letter in both terms. So they are the leftovers. P coming here plus 5 times 3 is 15, and Q is coming because there is no common factor for Q. So at the end, you can check your answer as well by using the expanding brackets method, because this is totally opposite to the factorization is opposite to the expanding brackets. So how can you check your answer? Use your previous knowledge of expanding brackets, multiply what we do in expanding brackets. We multiply everything outside the bracket to the inside the bracket. So if I multiply 3 times 3, 9, P plus, remember this rule, plus 3, there's no sign, so there's a plus. So plus 3 is going to multiply by plus 5 is 15q. So if the answer, when you are expanding the bracket, if the answer is exactly the same to the question, then you are doing correct. I'm going to do another question. So in this question, I can see there are no numbers. So I've got plenty of letters in both terms. So look how for the terms, I'm starting with x. I've got x square in this equation and x in the other equation. X square means I've got 2x. And x means I've got only one x. Y, if I write in a small terms, so it means if I read it by the numbers, then x square means x is 2 times and y is 1 time. By these exponents, it got 1 and 1, so x1, y1. So in factorization, what we do the common terms outside. So I have to look what are the common terms, common letters in each term. So I've got 2x here, 1x here. So if I cross out 1x with 1x, it means that I've got x common in both terms. I'm going to write x outside. For this x, there's no x left. So this is the extra x in this term. Now I'm going for a y. For this y, I've got one y. If you cross out y with a y, so and take it right outside, it means this y is common in both terms. What are the leftovers? These two's gone outside, so x here, take away, x gone, y gone, 1 left. So that's how you factorize an expression with letters. You can write this question in your books for your future reference. You can make some notes by watching my videos. It will be very good. You can write these questions in your book, make some notes, and then you can revise after some time with these notes. That will be really helpful for you. I'm going to do another question. So this question contains numbers and letters. I will go for the numbers first. 12 and 8. We have to find the highest common factor for 12 and 8. If I start with 2 timetable, 2 times 6 is 12, 2 times 4 is 8. Is there any other number in which these two timetables come? Because I'm saying again, it is you have to look for highest common factor. So 2 is a factor as well. Is there any other timetable? 4. 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 2 is 8. So we have to find the highest common factor, which is 4. I'm going to write 4 outside. These two done. The next is x. So I've got one x in here, but there's no x in the next term. So x, there's no term for x here, so it's not common outside. I'm not taking it outside because it has no common x in the other term. I'm going for y. There's one y, and y square means there are 2y. If I cancel one y with one y, 1 left. That's making this easier for you to understand, because y square means there are 2y. Remember this rule: when the bases are same and they are multiplying, they are going to add their powers. 1 plus 1, 2. So 4 is common. 1y is common. So 4 times 3 is 12. X is the leftover. Plus 4 times, how many times is 8? 4 times 2 is 8. Y square, 1y gone, 1 left. So this is the answer of factorizing this equation. 4 times 3 is 12. Y, x, if you're multiplying, you're checking your answer. Plus 4 times 2 is 8. Y is y square. So this is the correct answer. That's how you will factorize your algebraic equation. I hope you will like my video today, and I will make another video with multiple questions of factorizing. I will explain some more hard questions, and you can take a book, pen, and write it down in your booklet and make some notes, and then you can revise when your exams are near. So that will be really helpful for you. Thank you for watching my video. Maths made easy.